welcome to my channel. It's the Shop My Stash 2025 challenge hosted by Lori EnchantedDream71, and today it's full page pockets. I'm going to be doing two different pockets. One is using an envelope, and I'm using this script papers from My Porch Prints. They are beautiful papers. They're called handwritten script. And I'm going to cover this, but first of all, I'm not going to do that one first. I will cut the pages out ready to be able to be glued, and I'm going to ink around the edges here, shade it in. The first one I'm going to be doing is I don't know what you call it, an acetate pocket, I suppose. And I've got this huge journal. It's 10 by 10, and I started it about 2 or 3 years ago, and you'll see a video coming out once I've sort of got around to covering the thing. There's a lot of paper to cover. Anyway, I want to do a page on here. So what I've done, I've taken a scrap from one of these pages that I've cut up and made a frame using this. I've cut out a piece of paper that was the right size for the page, and then I've used this one to cut out the frame for the middle. So what I need to do first is ink around this, and I'm going to use walnut stain for this, and then I will need to put the acetate on. That's all inked. Now I've got a piece of acetate here. It's actually a transparency that I need to stick on the back here. So this is quite a simple, straightforward pocket. And I forgot to put my glue coming down. There we go. The only problem I found with this, and it's my problem, is that the pad I'm using is what a friend gave me, and some of it got water damaged when she had it in storage. So it is a little bit warped. So I think I'm going to have to put that onto some books and flatten it. Now, while that's drying, I've got the journal card to go inside. And what I've got for that, again, you can slightly see the warp. I'm hoping it will flatten out. Again, I'm going to ink round. I think I'm going to round the corners as well. I think it will go in the pocket a lot easier. So I'm going to ink round this one as well. There we are. Okay, right. Now what I've got is some Tim Holtz People, and I have this piece of Tim Holtz ephemera, which I will quickly ink. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I'm filming this obviously about a week in advance, and we've got, when this is due to come out, we've got a big storm coming. The rains are coming now. Okay, I want that to sort of move that up. Actually, I need to just double check where it's going before I do anything. Okay, that needs to come down. So it's sort of there. I'll just put a little mark there and there where I want it to go. Yeah, we've got this apparently a weather warning, but we had one the other day and it wasn't very, ended up not being particularly, just rain. So that wasn't so bad. Okay. And then glue this down. This journal, this one that I've had on the go for 3 years, 2 or 3 years, is I can't do too much thickness in it. So this is working out quite well for this. There. And then I've got some of the big chat words. And I thought, actually, oh no, because I think I'm going to stick, whoops, maybe pick this up a bit. Yeah. Put that underneath there. There. And thankful. Oops. So let's have a quick look that way up. It'll be like that. Okay, the next thing I need to do is cut out a tab for the journal card. Now, the question is, am I going to have this? Where is it? No, I'm going to have it coming out the top because I've got a side, I think I've got, yeah, a side pocket there. So I'm going to have this coming out the top. This is still a bit damp. I don't want to do anything with it just yet. And for that, I was thinking this. Again, this is another strip. Whoops. Yeah. I might punch that. I will see as I go along with when I'm actually putting the ephemera in the journal. What I'm trying to do is make things like this as I go along when I do challenges using this Tim Holtz wildflower or wallflower. I think it's wallflower, isn't it? Kit. I did buy one many years ago, the 12 by 12 papers, and then a friend said she'd wanted to get rid of all her Tim Holtz stuff. She was moving, and I said I'd have it. And she had this paper pad as well, and I thought it always comes in handy. Move that to there. There. So this will go. Let's have a quick look. Go on the page. And then this will slide in. I've got to make sure it's not going to catch, so I'll have to sort that out. And I'm quite happy if I have that sticking out. Maybe a bit further in. I like that. Okay, I need to let them dry, so I need to get on with the envelope one now. I've inked around the envelope, shaded it with Vintage Photo, but then I've gone around the edges with Ground Espresso. It's going to be a little bit of a dark journal that I'm making. this will fold round a page like this. My page is going to be as big as this envelope, just slightly bigger. And you will have this opening up like that, and then on this side you will have a tuck spot. Well, the problem is you've got this glue here. So what I do is I take that off, I take some baby powder and I just rub it over the edge, and that over the glue bit, and that takes all the glue off. And then you have to wipe all this off as it goes everywhere. But it makes it so that when I stick it down, it's not going to be catching on there, and it's not going to be sticking to the page, only where I want it to stick. So we need to start this way. And for that, I've cut the pages, but even this needs to be covered inside. So I have this piece here that I will just put there. And I'm going to use my glue stick for the inside bit so that I've got a bit of manoeuvrability with it. Like this. That way round. Let's hope it goes in okay. Right. There. Okay. Not too bad. Oh boy. You see why I do a bit of gluing off camera? It's a lot easier. So there's that bit. Now the front bit. These bits are all easy. Says me. And it all goes wrong. You watch. No, it won't. It won't. And I've edged everything in. Oh yes, it will go wrong because now the glue won't come out. Ground espresso as well. Oops. With this one, obviously I want this open, so I'm just going to do the 3 sides. So that I have an open piece here for a journal card. I won't be doing any decorating with this. This is just the basic, because until I make the journal, then I will decide what I'm going to decorate with. So you have that. Oops. There. So we've got that like that. And my glue is pouring out. Then I've made a couple of pockets to go on here. So I want one there and one, oops, there. like that. I only glued the sides, left the bottom open there. This one I will glue all the way around. There, so that's that one. Now to cut this piece off here, I need to cover this on the other side. I start off by drawing around the flap. In fact, what I think I'll do is I will get to the edge there. And then drawing around the flap like this. And I cut it out so it's like this, and then it's got to go on here. So now I start to trim where I need to trim it up. So there and about there. So it goes on like that. So I just need to ink this and then stick this down as well. There we go. So that's on there. Putting the extra papers on and everything also strengthens the pocket, the envelope. And then this will go on here like that. I'm liking that. And then this side would be a tuck spot. You will see that in the upcoming journal, which I don't know when will be out. We can now put this one in to the journal. So I'm just going to put the art glitter glue around the edge. I find this art glitter glue doesn't work very well with the acetate, but as I'm not touching the acetate, I would think it will be okay. Put that there. There we are. And then this is the card, which goes in there. Oh yes, and it fits. Whenever you do this on camera, I always worry it's not going to fit. Okay, so this is for my challenge, full page pocket and another full page pocket to come. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that, and don't forget to check out Lorie's EnchantedDream71 channel and look at what else she's doing. Thanks very much. Bye.